Hey, what's up? I'm the Zim. This is the Zim video. Welcome back. Today we're going to do a quick, hopefully quick video about this. The Akai Professional MPK Mini Special Edition keyboard, MIDI keyboard. We're going to do a little unboxing and then a little install, first impressions review of it. But before we get started, let me tell you why I even have it. So for a long time, I had a Motif 6, Yamaha Motif 6. That when I first bought it, I did actually used it for, more live performance type of keyboard. And then as time went on, I started doing more producing and the kind of DAW style producing where I had everything in the box. And so I didn't really need the onboard voices and sounds of the Motif 6 anymore, and it's starting to become just like super over glorified MIDI controller for me rather than an actual live performance keyboard. So I sold it, but I needed to replace it with something, and I had been thinking about getting another full-size style keyboard MIDI controller, but as time went on I didn't get it, and I really wanted something compact. I saw this online. I started to kind of do some research, and I was like, I want to stay light, I want to stay mobile, I want to stay minimal, and this kind of perked my interest. So I thought I'd check it out. So I ordered it off of Amazon for 106. It was like 119 bucks. Amazon primed it, and I got it. And like I said, this is the special edition version with the white face, whereas they had a special edition all black, and then they had their normal one, which was like red with the normal white and black keys. So I went with this one. All right. Let's open it up. Alright, here it is, unboxed. Check it out, yo. Let's see what else we have in the box. USB cable to hook it up to the computer. It is USB powered. That is another reason why I liked it. Owner's manual. Download, I can download softwares. The MPC Essentials, the Hybrid 3 something, the Wobble thing, and the MPK MIDI editor. The warranty information. You want that. But let's check this thing out. I like it. It's nice. So a couple things that stand out. The weight is really nice. It looks like it should just be light plastic, especially in the videos that I've watched already online about it. It very much looks like it should be a lot cheaper feeling and lighter than it actually does in the hand. And this thing seems like it'll work out really good for my purposes, my reasons for using and wanting it, portability and all that kind of stuff. Things to note, the plastic, that's the white, the main body of white's like this matte white that looks really nice. Gives it kind of like a creamy kind of look. Like I think on the video it looks more white, but in person it's has a little more cream color to it, and just the fact that it's matte kind of maybe plays that way. The keyboard is obviously a glossy whites and blacks, very fingerprinting. It's already got a bunch of fingerprints on it, which is fine. I mean, I guess it probably would have been all right to make these matte as well, but they did what they did. The feel of these pads, all the pads feel real nice. They feel like they'll be enjoyable to use, for sure. This thing's whatever, I don't even know what it's for. I guess some kind of like sine wave manipulating or whatever, like effect manipulating. See how that plays. These knobs feel pretty tight. They're not super tight, definitely not loose. They have a nice little friction to them. So as far as the look and feel, very happy. It also has the sustain pedal I have at home. I forgot to bring one. And then where the USB hooks up. So let's hook it into the computer and see how it works, shall we? Ooh. Light is on. Let's do that again. Light on, whatever. MPK, it's already installed. I use Ableton. It's already showing up on my drop-down list. Sickness. Boom. Whatever. There. It's already working. Let's do some drums. Let's see what These are assigned to something as well. Let's see if they're assigned to drum packs that make sense. Okay, cool. So as you can see, maybe not see, the drum pads tend to have 16 pads, but there's only 8 here. So they have this bank A and B, which you can switch between the top 8 and the bottom 8, which is pretty rad. So the bottom 8 has my bass drum. Oh wait, it's not exactly lined up. I'll have to do some assigning of these pads. Built-in arpeggiator. Alright, so I installed or tried to install the downloaded software, and with moderate success. This is one part of this installation process that's been annoying and taking me way too long to figure out, so I stopped. But basically what I learned is so I use Ableton Live for my main DAW that I use. So I wanted to assign the pads right here to match what Ableton had for how they assign it. And there's a weird translation. It's not a direct translation. It doesn't know that this note is supposed to play that note on the computer. It's an octave off. So you have to transpose an octave when you're assigning these pads to the drum pads. So I just had to go, I learned it after scouring the internet for why this was like pulling my hair out kind of idea. And I was like, this does not make any sense. Why is it not just, I assigned this to C1 or whatever, why isn't it playing C1 there? It was playing, C2 there or something. It was just something weird was going on. So I figured that out, and I saw that online. Somebody else said the same thing, figured out the same thing. So you'd have to transpose it an octave. So I got these pads to match in Ableton. And then as for the other software that they give you, so I was able to install the MPC Essentials, no problem. That seemed to go pretty smoothly. I was able to install this MPK Mini editor. That's where I changed the assignments of these, is in this editor. So you change it in this editor, you then load it to this, and then that talks to the program you want. So that's how I did that. But this Hybrid 3 and Wobble will not install on my computer. It keeps giving me the install problems. I've looked online, I couldn't find them. So I probably don't need them because I do have Ableton Live, the full version. So I'm not even gonna sweat it. I'm not even gonna worry about it. I was just hoping maybe they had some cool sounds that I could use maybe, but I'm not gonna worry about those. So I'm just gonna use it as it is. All right, final thoughts. Plug and play, ready to go, works out. It's gonna be a rad. I'm excited, start producing some music again. And yeah, maybe down the line I'll let you know. If you have any questions for me, post them in the comments. And I'll be happy to answer my thoughts and whatnot that you want to hear from me. Till next time, be loving, kind, and patient. Be sure to subscribe, thumb it up, and do all the good stuff. Peace.